Did you know that your Christmas tree can reveal secrets to your personality? There are so many different types of trees and personalities to match. Which one are you? Do you have the biggest tree on the block? Do you like the hugest tree you can find? This first one I like to call go big or go home. You are ambitious, you are grandiose, you are unafraid. You really think big. You either have a gorgeous home with really high ceilings, or you just love Christmas and you need a huge tree to show that. Even if that means your treetop is bent at the ceiling. When picking out a tree, you're never worried that it will be too big because your ambitious personality reassures you that you will indeed make it work, and you do. This next one I like to call the Charlie Brown. You are unique, you have a quirky sense of style, and you are a glass half full kind of person. You went to go get a tree with your sights set on the biggest, lushest evergreen you could find, but you came home with the dinkiest, most crooked tree on the lot. You are just a softie at heart, and you can't say no to someone in need, not even a tree. Your life is full of people, animals, and objects in which you saw potential when no one else did, and they love you for it. Is your tree ridiculously perfect? This one's called Perfectly Perfect. You are deliberate, you are structured, and you have your act together. You like things to not only appear right, but to be right. You thrive in environments where discipline and order are expected. You are thoughtful and analytic, choosing each word, action, and decoration extremely carefully. You have a perfect house and a model partner, perfect parent, you're a perfect child, you're a perfect friend, and your entire family has matching Christmas pajamas. You remember every birthday and anniversary without the help of Facebook, and you manage to juggle home, kids, and career with complete ease. The thought of winging it fills you with dread. You've been planning the perfect Christmas since August. Oh, and you never go to bed with dishes in the sink. Do you have tons of lights on your tree? Well, then your tree is an extension of your personality, big, bright, and bold. There's nothing wrong with being a little flashy, right? I don't think so. You're a performer at heart and love being the center of attention. People love being around you, and you love being around people. Your tree is your prized possession at Christmas time, standing right in the window for all the neighbors to see. Do you have an everything tree? Well, then you are over the top, fun, and carefree, and you love Christmas. You're going to put every last light and decoration on that tree, damn it, and you do not care what anyone else thinks about it. Plus, you have a fun time doing it. You have Christmas shows playing in the background, a glass of wine in your hand, and yes, by that third glass of wine, you are going to make sure it is the most ostentatious thing that anyone has ever seen. In fact, you can't even find the tree anymore. There is so much stuff covering it. You believe more is more. And as a side note, I think I mention wine in every video I do, and I'm beginning to wonder if this is a problem. Do you have a traditional tree? Well, just like you, your tree has a story to tell. Steeped in family tradition, the best three words to describe you are comfortable, homey, and secure. Every ornament has a story to tell, and you know every single one of them. You value family, quality time, traditions, and most importantly, authenticity. You know what feels good, and you stick with the script. You pick out your tree as a family, you drive it home with it strapped to the roof like you're from the Griswolds, and then you deck it out with twinkly lights and garland and with plenty of glass balls and icicles to spare while sipping hot chocolate with marshmallows. Your stockings are hung from the chimney with care, and if Norman Rockwell painted a picture of the Christmas tree, it would look just like yours. Your house smells like pine and cinnamon the entire month of December. Do you have a do-it-yourself tree? Well, if your tree is full of that perky creative spirit, it's just like you. You are artistic and crafty, creative and open. Every ornament has been lovingly and painstakingly handmade, along with the patchwork quilted tree skirt, the stockings made from old sweaters, and the origami bird with movable wings on top. You might have even made the entire tree from homemade pom-poms. You like to do things your way, and you are fiercely independent in all things because you know the way you want it done and you will do it right. Plus, maybe even you're going to save a buck or two. One of your favorite things to do is reveal your creative side to family and friends, not to mention your hundreds of Pinterest followers. Being a person with such free-flowing creativity and free-flowing thought, you are known to have an open mind, and friends and family come to you for your honest opinions and honest answers. Do you have a plain tree? Well, some might think that the only way to decorate a Christmas tree is with stringed lights and sparkly ornaments, but no, not you. You like to think outside the evergreen tree, so to speak, and appreciate the idea that less is more. In fact, you live your entire drama-free, minimalist life by that very motto. Ribbons, bows, garland, and tinsels aren't pretty adornments, they're clutter. A minimalist, no fuss, no muss, postmodern aesthetic is much more appealing to you. Just like your plain white sheets and your favorite pair of faded jeans that you wear almost every day. Your minimalist tree is a reflection of your laid-back, let-it-be kind of personality. Do you have a retro-style tree? Do you believe you were born in the wrong century? For you, is Christmas all about honoring the past? Well, each year you sit there marveling at the tinsel-covered tree, watching your favorite holiday classic, It's a Wonderful Life, of course. Then you rock your own pastel tree with its distinctly retro vibe. You're fashionable and quirky, and you have no interest in doing something just because everyone else is doing it. And your roots are firmly planted in a time long gone by. But because you are adorable, and your tree is too, no one's going to say anything to you about your vintage-looking tree or your funky way of dressing. Do you have a teeny tiny tree? You know that the size of a Christmas tree isn't a measure of holiday spirit, it is about the love that you put into it. Chances are, if you've chosen a little tree, you might live in an apartment without much space for a tree. Or maybe you're someone who always jet sets off on the holidays, or you go to visit family, or you're going skiing, and you don't want to dry that evergreen dropping needles all over your living room while you're gone. Either way, you are a savvy thinker and you like to save on time and space. Do you have an all-white tree? Well, you know you are dramatic and bold, you are confident, ultra-modern, and post regularly on social media. You actually know your tree is a reflection of your personality, and I am not telling you anything you don't know. Do you have one of those snow-covered trees? Well, then you are the outdoorsy type and have old-fashioned values. Your string of cranberry and popcorn that decorates your tree is 100% authentic. Many times your tree is still planted outside in the ground, and the birds can actually eat off your tree, and that makes you and them very happy. When you think of the holidays, you have visions of flannel pajamas, a roaring fireplace, and a dog at your feet while gazing out at the window at your tree. Or looking at it in your room and pretending that it is an outdoor tree covered with snow. Do you have a glamorous tree? Does your tree glow in shades of Roji Biv? Red and green is so like last Christmas. You're fashion forward, you're fun, and just like your tree, you like to stand out from the crowd. Having a flashy Christmas tree means you're bold, a trendsetter, and not afraid to speak your mind. There is no such thing as too much glitter. Sassy is your middle name, and your tree makes no apologies for making the other trees feel plain and frumpy. Are you the trendy Christmas tree type? The been there, done that? Can't do it again. You have to be different, make a statement, but not look like you're trying too hard. You might create one of those wall trees out of paper or just a string of lights, or maybe your tree is not a tree at all, or maybe it's black or it's upside down or it's made of faux fur. You like to make a statement and buck the trend. Now you just need to point your phone, snap, post, and add hashtag Christmas tree. However you decorate your tree, it doesn't matter as long as you have the Christmas spirit inside of you. But I still want to know what your tree style is, so leave it in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and most of all, I wish you all a Merry Christmas.